Got an amazing story to tell you. It's probably the coolest thing that's ever happened to me, and the coolest thing that's ever happened to my two boys, Ike and Jack. Please listen to the story because it is amazing. I hope you appreciate it a little bit. So yesterday, August 1st, we drove to Nashville, Tennessee to see Black Pistol Fire. Got my t-shirt from the concert. They put on a fantastic show. It was in a place called the Basement East. It's just this small building, very, very intimate. You know, probably had 300 or 400 people there. I think that's the capacity of the building. I don't know how full it was, but you know, not packed, but just a nice crowd. And we got there early and walked up to the building. And lo and behold, Kevin, the lead singer of Black Pistol Fire, was out on the deck, which was right to the side of the building. And so me and the two boys, and Ike, my son, is 20. My other son is 13. Jack is 13. And so we walk over and say hi to him. He's very personable, very kind, very nice. And we go up and talk to him a little bit. And we mentioned that we play music, you know, and he's so nice and said, "Oh, that's great." And my son Ike said, "Yeah, we cover a couple of your songs." And when Isaac says we cover a couple of their songs, really he does. I mean, he's a much better musician and performer than am I. He's just got that special magic about performing. But anyway, Kevin, the lead singer, says, "Really, what songs do you do?" And Ike said, "Oh, we do Run Rabbit Run." And Kevin says, "Well, stick close to the stage. Maybe we'll have you come up and play with us." Yeah, right. You know, that's a nice thing to say. That's quite a different thing to do. So anyway, we kind of walk away from that brief conversation on a cloud, you know, just because we talked to him and he was so nice. So we're standing there at the front of the building waiting to get in, and I kind of hook up with a couple of guys there. One guy flew in from Vegas to see this show. That's how good Black Pistol Fire is. This guy, super nice guy, Ron. Talked to him, kind of spent the night with him there at the show. Another guy, I think his name was Jeremy, was there, and we kind of hung the whole night. Anyway, we told them about it. That was kind of cool. End of story. Well, we go in. The first band opens up, which, by the way, was a band called Wells, fronted by Jesse Wells. Great band, man. I've never heard of them. They're from Nashville there, so check them out. I'm definitely going to be listening to their music. I strongly recommend it. That guy's got a great stage presence. So anyway, the opening band comes and finishes up their set. And right before Black Pistol Fire starts, their stage manager, you know, their sound guy, Jimmy, comes over to Ike and says, "So what song are you most comfortable playing?" And, you know, we're kind of talking, and it's Ike's call, but Ike says, "Run, Rabbit, Run." Says, "All right." And so we still don't know exactly if he's just kind of blowing smoke, whatever. I think you might know where this is going. And so we looked down and saw on their set list, Run, Rabbit, Run was about the probably second or third to last song that they were going to do. And so we were just kind of enjoying the show. I got some great video. I'll be posting some of their performances. But if you can believe it, Kevin, when they gets to that, invites my two boys up on the stage, and they get up there, and Kevin hands Ike his guitar, Eric hands Jack the drumsticks, and those two boys perform on stage with their equipment, with those two guys standing by watching. They perform Black Pistol Fire song, Run Rabbit Run. Now, while amazing as that is, you also got to appreciate a couple of things, you know, a little backstory here. Number one, it was the first concert that either of my sons have ever been to. They've never been to a music concert. Secondly, other than playing in our basement or at Ike's house, and that's been a while because now he's just where he lives now, they can't even play. So whether playing here or you know, on our patio, we've performed one time as a band about 2 weeks ago. There was a battle of the bands in our county here, and we signed up and came in second place. We couldn't believe it. We were ecstatic. It was the coolest thing that had ever happened to us, and it was the first time any of us had ever been on a stage to play music in front of people other than for family and friends, right? And we came in second place. Couldn't believe it. And in all honesty, it was because of my two boys, not because of me. And so So we had just been preparing for, and played at that Battle of the Bands, so that the boys were a little bit more lubricated, you might say. Excuse me. And so hadn't played since, and that was probably 2 or 3 weeks ago. And then we get there, and this happens, and they get invited up on stage. So only the second time they'd been on a stage in front of people playing music together, and the first concert they've ever been to. And when you watch this video, I just don't think you'll be able to believe it. That's what happened. And the crowd was amazing. They just, the recording, I just recorded it with my phone. It doesn't quite capture the reaction of the audience. Well, of course, it's a phone, right? But they were so into it, and they were so supportive of those two boys up on that stage. So anyway, it was an amazing moment. We'll never forget it. We were flying high. We went down to middle of Nashville after that and got pizza at this little pizzeria right smack in the middle of Nashville. It was about 2 o'clock in the morning by the time we were done and got back to the room. And it was just a night we will never forget. And so I hope you enjoy the video. Hope you enjoy their performance. And that's it. Over and out from my easy chair.